That means Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, making up row one, are now in command of the race. Into turn one for the first time this weekend for these drivers, and they're wide open already. And Steve, that's a don't touch this part once it has been handed to you by the manufacturer.
Yeah, NASCAR has really put that rule.
Oh, we got a car wrecking in turn two.
Right up in front of the 19, up against the wall, and the caution comes out. It looks like that's the 17. Yeah, sure enough, 17 was around, and so already Chris Buescher has a little bit of damage to that car.
Made a little light contact with the back of the car, swung around, made contact with the right front.
You're in a broadcast booth. We'll see what happens. Through the restart zone again, back up through the gears here at Texas.
Look at that outside line. Those guys trying to pinch themselves down and stay out of that traction compound. Just don't trust it yet.
His is the most confusing to me. His feedback on it's not really loose or tight. He talks a lot about the chassis. It obviously works for the one car. They've had a good year. They've gone to victory lane. But personally, I struggle to understand. We've had a huge impact from the 27 at Yaley.
J.J. Yaley smashes the back of that car. A competition caution scheduled for lap 25. NASCAR might use this as their competition caution, but boy, what a big hit here for Yaley.
Loose because I can't get the thing to start.
Zero, the 7-time champion, is making left turns in a scheme by lefty. What a moment for that young man.
Pretty cool. Field going through the Geico restart zone as we get back up to speed. Two tires versus no new tires on the 88. Way up the racetrack goes the 11. Denny Hamlin almost loses it. Denny was running fourth when he went up the racetrack, lost a lot of positions. Now, a big run by Alex Bowman, and Harvick's into the wall. Harvick tags the outside wall.
Hold your line.
By the way, did you notice the lights were off on the pace car there, Steve?
I'm nervous.
Beautiful sight right here. Clint Boyer, Jimmy Johnson up front, and green flags back out in Texas.
Scattered start, didn't it, guys? Back there at 10th, about the 7th or 8th row, nobody's pulled up. William Byron had to get completely out of the gas. William now in that second lane, making it work.
And the 42 slides, tags the 43. Bubba Wallace back into traffic, and the outside wall caution comes out.
Heavy damage to the 43. You saw it live. Started with a little stack up. The 42 got loose in front of the 11 as they stack up off the corner.
Heavy damage to the 42 as well. This ground is so wet.
11 got a back of him, turn him down into us.
Yeah, these guys coming down pit road. I think this is a smart move right here. I know they don't want to get back in traffic again, but if you're going to fix a problem, you're better off getting on pit road, understanding exactly what you have, getting the game plan together. You can see Marty, how much damage there is on that nose. A little worse than I thought it was.
Once again, it's Clint Boyer, and this time Eric Jones making up row one. Boyer and Martin Truex Jr. actually up front. Eric Jones decided to follow the 14 down to the bottom on the choose rule. Joey Logano in the 22 on the outside of row two. Field back in the hands of the 14 of Clint Boyer.
Oh, the 22 is right on the rear bumper of the 19. You're going to see the 19 surge ahead.
Clint Boyer stays right on his door as they work through 1 and 2.
I did this end of the racetrack they're coming to now. I think Martin feels much better about the outside lane down here. He was hanging on. Clint Boyer going to make it happen here, though.
Wins his 4th stage of 2020 and first at Texas. Clint Boyer gets the green and white checkered flag. Big shove there coming from the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. to the back of Alex Bowman.
At the end of stage 1, well, now he's getting frustrated because Boyer is hanging on that right rear quarter panel, pulling the air off that car, making Truex's car drive bad.
He's trying to make sure he doesn't get past. It's 3 wide. Ryan Blaney was on the inside. That puts Martin Truex Jr. back. And now the fight for second is between Blaney and Bowyer. So another big run by the 19 here. Where will he go when he comes out on the front stretch?
A run right here with the 14 car. I think if you're Truex, you almost got to go with the 14. Oh, that's why the 48's underneath Martin.
Here comes Jimmy Johnson.
And Blaney's going to clear Clint right here. And Jimmy cleared Martin.
Steve, these guys, will they try to split it in half? Fuel-wise, they can go, what, 60 laps?
They can go about 60 laps, so you might be able to split it in half. I assume the 88 on no new tires will be on the front side. He'll be one of the first cars to pit road. He'll be hearing about,
the 51 goes around, and he'll tag the outside wall. And so Joey Gase, behind the wheel of the 51, gets into the wall and brings out the caution.
As well, the middle of your screen, Alex Bowman, just left side tire trim as well, Marty.
And you see Ryan Blaney fuel only. The call is Alex Bowman has trouble getting off pit road. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has to stop for him. You saw that in the middle of the screen.
Go, go, go. Normally is what they hear when they're being ready to leave. Same thing right now as the green comes back out. Martin Truex Jr. on the outside, Ryan Blaney on the inside of row 1.
I learned an important lesson one day, Rick. Don't say whoa. Jeff Gordon said, you know, whoa sounds like go, and we were all wrecked in the second lane. You can't even see the top 3 or 4 inches. They're lack sand. That spoiler 12 is huge. Well, now you get to this end down here. The 19 wants that clean air. He's going to turn lower. He might get to the quarter panel. If he does, it'll be game over for Blaney. This is what Harvick couldn't do a week ago. He couldn't get to the quarter panel of Logano. You see what happens if you can pull it off. There you go. Martin Truex Jr., new leader.
Alex Bowman hits pit road here. I believe we'll see possibly right side tires having done left side tires.
Evan Harvick running in the 10th position. Remember, getting into the wall on Sunday, coming out of turn number 2. Damage to that right side, and Harvick has rebounded and now running in the top 10. Only the 3rd stage win of 2020. It's been a disappointing season for Kyle Busch. He's talked about how the most important thing for him, as he is the reigning champion, defending champion, Kyle Busch on the inside, Clint Bowyer on the outside as they get ready for the restart and underway with the final stage. Big push from Matt DiBenedetto on the 21 on that 14. Is it enough as Kyle Busch on the inside still holding on to the lead?
And Alex Bowman's going to do left side tires. Greg Ives, motion to the 47 team. We're doing left side, so don't run into us. Clear out. Also, Brad Keselowski on pit road there, doing 4 tires after doing fuel only under green, Marty.
Fuel only for Martin Truex Jr. They took 4 in that last pit stop in stage 2.
They're in the picture as well. Martin Truex Jr. A must-win situation for the 19 up here.
Martin driving to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to make ground in 1 and 2. Nice move that he just made on the 88 car.
Road right now to get fuel in the 14. Yes, out of fuel on the 14. So Kyle Busch, you only went a couple of laps longer than him. Adam Stevens asked Kyle Busch on the racetrack, even though you're leading, you have a good-sized lead. Roll out of the throttle, save me some fuel, because at our number right now, it's going to be tight for us to make it to the end. So 77 to go here. I'm not sure, Steve, can Bowyer make it to the end of this race from here? Been drafting off other cars to save all the fuel he could. It's going to be 4 Goodyear tires, and they are going to pack the 18 fuel with Sunoco fuel. Should be able to make it to the end. 66 to go, and everybody else still has to pit as well.
That's a big, bold should there, Marty. He just ran 68 laps, but 5 of those were under caution. And Richard Childress, ECR, their engine programs are going to combine their development thing. So here you go right here. This is the 18 of Kyle Busch. You know why he pulled over and let the 14 go? Because Adam Stevens is telling him, we're not racing him.
Yeah.
He has enough fuel. Let him go. Let him feel good about it. Matter of fact, the best thing you can do.
Whatever draft you can pull here to save.
The last win Kyle Busch had was when he won the championship at the end of the year.
6. So good, 6.
Did he save enough fuel through 3 and 4 for the final time down to the bottom of the racetrack? He has done it. He saved enough fuel. Kyle Busch wins at Texas.